Hi, this is Anthony from West Coast Custom Concrete. Today's a pump video. It's in Laguna Beach. This is Laguna Main Beach right here. Up that hill is where the house is. I got the call the day before, so I showed it was for 11:30 pump, couple yards down the side of a hill. So I got there about 8 o'clock to Laguna, and I body surfed the main beach for about 3 hours, and then Charlie called me that he was loading the truck. So I came up the hill and came and laid the hose out and waited for him. It's all the way down there. It's about 200 feet. What happened was my friend built this house about 12 years ago. He's a home builder on Laguna Beach. I did the caissons, the foundation, the stairs. I poured all the concrete at this house. I haven't been there since it was built 12 years ago. And I guess there's a hole under the footing, and it's like a 6 by 5 footing. So they wanted to pump 2 yards in it and fill it up. So my friend who built the house called me and asked if I'd order the concrete, come pump it. So I came down and pumped it. I haven't been running a service lately. I just been doing my own contracting jobs, but I'll go for weeks and I'll take weeks or months off and I'll just bobcat and take driveways out for other people or pump jobs or just go to the beach, whatever. But this job here, super simple. It's up and down these stairs though is a total nightmare, but it is what it is. Laguna Beach is that's the back of the house there. The front view is the ocean. It's at the top of the hill on the north side of Pacific Coast Highway. So I'm laying this out here. I ran mainly 2 inches because I gotta drag this hose back up and wash it out all the way up those staircases. But what I ended up doing when the pump was over, I mean that's just too much hose, and it's only me and Chuck, the concrete driver. So we timed it perfect where the hole was full and there's no more concrete in my line, and we ran a sponge to it, and I just blew water off the back of the hill, so it was empty when I unclamped everything. And you want to put stuff underneath the reducers and stuff because it's going to scratch the crap out of this guy's um, stairs and property. And this is like a $5 million house. Well, you can't do it anywhere, but we use cardboard. The homeowner Tony had a bunch of cardboard, so once I laid all the hose out, cardboard works perfect. Wood will slide off of it, but what I did was I just primed it out a little faster, and then once I got concrete, I stopped the pump and told Chuck when I turned the pump off, just slow my pump down and he just slowed it down perfect, and it was just barely pumping, so the line's not even moving. I mean, literally not surging at all. It's 2 yards here. It doesn't matter what slump. It's just going in a hole, and we don't have a vibrator, so we just pump a little bit wet, 6.5 inch slump, and fill the hole up. I was at the beach for 3 hours prior to this pump job. It took me about 45 minutes, an hour to do it. $800. I'm out of there. See, we just laid cardboard, not to. He was real conscious, the homeowner, not ruining his grass and scratching. There's Peter McCarroll there. He built the house. He stopped by to see me. He lives in Laguna. So you just lay cardboard down. It won't even surge if you know how to set the nitrogen and the throttle, how fast you're pumping and what slump you're using. You'll see it. I'm shooting it here. I got to come bombing down the hill once I drop the hammer to run down there. This is an Olin 545 here. This is about 200 feet. And you'll see the hole right here underneath the footing. When I put my face down there and looked, it was like about 6 feet wide by about 5 feet deep. I don't know what happened. I think the guy who drilled the caissons drilled it and realized he was in the wrong spot, and they put plywood over it, and it wasn't addressed somehow. I don't know what happened. Here I am. Here, you got to put a stick under it, Olin, because it won't hold the water. It'll run down the line, and then drop it right when he drops concrete in there. This pump is just absolutely bulletproof. I've had this pump since probably this one here. I've had 4 or 5 I had at one time, but this pump right here, I've had probably since 2001. It's a 99. I just bought some new clamps and reducers. That reducer is really heavy when they're brand new. My other one must have been so worn out because it was like paper thin. This thing's heavier than crap. I just got to roll all this up, pick it all up. I've already washed out. I mean, it's an $800 day in an hour. You could do this all day long in Orange County. Laguna Beach is tough. I mean, you could go 400 feet off the side of a cliff and down a hill. You never know what you're rolling up on. They have new houses with no stairs, and you got to try and get up and down the wood. Pumping in the back and the caissons. I did this whole house. I'm just putting everything away here. Probably go back to the beach. These hoses are light. They're not too bad. There's the house right there. What I'm telling you is there's a new sheriff in town. Here's the view in the back. Here comes a hawk here in a second, a red-tailed hawk. There it is. That thing's beautiful. Thank you very much for watching my video.